Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to this hopefully useful video. I hope you can gain something from this and we all leave happy and enjoy the rest of our day, week, whatever you've got coming up. So if you do like the sound of hearing about all things CBD and how to help your anxiety, hopefully stick around, keep watching, and let's go. So really quickly, just a little bit about CBD oil. It's part of the hemp plant, and some misconceptions, some people will think, oh, it's just like weed, you can get high. No, not the case at all, because it's a psychoactive component. You can't actually get high from it, so it's all above board, all good. That is one of the most asked questions, so I just thought I'd put that out there. So a company called Provacan, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, they reached out to me in terms of doing a video, partnering with them, and I thought this was a really good time to partner with them because I had been reached out to by other companies, but at the time it wasn't something I was interested in, and I didn't want to come here and promote something that I didn't actually care about. But this came at the right time, and I'll explain why later on in the video. But just tell you a bit more about the company. They have like CBD oils, creams, cocoa butters, e-liquids. There's a lot. I'll link their website down below so you can check out all of their products that they do have. Real quick, before we go any further, just thought I'd let you know I have a 15% off code at Provacan that will be linked below. So if you use it, you see anything online that you like, any of the products I speak about, you want to buy, use my code, 15% off, get involved. Yes. I've got here with me 2 of their products. So one of them is the CBD blemish control gel. So the way this works is you just apply it to your skin as needed. So you open it up, and when it's new, I made the mistake of thinking, oh my god, they sent me an empty bottle. You may have to pump a few times before you get anything out, but you literally just pump. I don't tend to use too much, and then you can just moisturize. As you can see, it's just a gel. It's quite smooth. The smell is, it reminds me of like a face wash I have. I can't remember if it's tea tree oil or not, but yeah, the smell, it's not irritating or anything like that. But yeah, it's cool. So there's this. So there is the blemish control gel. I do use it on my face as well, but I only use, yes, it's got with aloe vera and tea tree oil. Don't know why I never read that. So that is why it does remind me of tea tree oil. And then they have this, and this is the Provacan, the CBD oil, and this you put in your mouth. So it comes with a little pipette, and how you use it, basically you open your mouth and you put it under your tongue. So you use, it says use 2 to 4 drops. So you just, and then hold for 30 seconds. We'll come back when the 30 seconds is done. So yeah, first few times trying that, it may drop about in certain places. But yeah, you get used to it after a while. And the taste isn't off-putting or anything, it isn't. It's just, yeah, it's bearable, the taste. So that's how it works. So a bit more about me. I'm gonna get a bit candid. Where do I start? I guess I've never wanted to come out and talk about it because I don't like when people, I feel like this word has been overused a lot recently, and I didn't want to be someone that was self-diagnosing or underplaying the word, if that makes sense. But I guess you could say in my career I'm freelance, and so if I don't get work, I don't get money. So the thought of that sometimes can be very stressful when I'm looking for new contracts or new roles, or and it can weigh on me sometimes, and I do have feelings of anxiety, or I do get anxious about the thought of that. Now, I thought it was just sometimes I'm a bit anxious. I don't actually have anxiety or suffer from anxiety, but after speaking with my sister, and she said there's different levels at the end of the day, and the issue is when it goes unchecked or you don't address it, that's when it becomes a bigger issue. So when I was approached by Provacan, as I said, I was thinking this is the perfect time to really trial out these products, because I don't want it to get out of hand. So yeah, that's just me touching on it briefly, as this isn't going to be a long video. But yeah, you could say I have suffered with anxiety. So I started taking the CBD oil, and upon taking it, after a period of time, I didn't really feel as anxious anymore. And I thought maybe I was just having a good week, and maybe things are going well, and that's why I haven't felt anxious, and so on and so forth. So then, to really try it out, I stopped taking the oils or using them, and so on and so forth. And I felt myself having little bursts of anxiety here and there, like in the mornings, certain situations, and I would feel very, very anxious. So I started, so that was for a period of time. So then I started to take the oil again, and guess what? Anxiety gone. So I thought to myself, okay, this stuff may actually work. And so since then I have been taking it, and whilst I've been taking it, certain situations have happened. For example, with my phone bill, they made a mistake and overcharged me a lot of money, and the money went to come out, and then they were saying I hadn't paid, and then my phone was being cut off. This was all for like a few hours or a day or so. Normally, because it's money, the thought of money and dealing with all of that, that really does get me feeling quite anxious. And normally I'd be like, oh my God, and go into panic, and you know, that feeling inside of you. And because at this point I'm taking the oil, I didn't feel that. I was like, do you know what? It's going to get sorted out. It doesn't matter. I don't remember what I was doing at the time. I think I was making a video. Let me finish this. I'll sort it out tomorrow. It's going to be fine. And I did sort it out, and it was fine. And I think the CBD, it did play a big part in that, in just helping me stay calm in the situation. And as well as, so I'm only speaking to you about CBD from the side of anxiety, as that's what I've been dealing with, and that's what I was using it for, and really analysing it alongside. But it can also, I've seen it can also help with headaches, panic attacks. There's a lot that it can help, and I highly encourage you to do your research, look it up, and see. There is a lot of health benefits to CBD. Just a disclaimer, it can't completely change your thought processes and patterns. Don't rely on it for that, because that is down to you to deal with. But what it can do is take off and ease the pressure, and that allows you room to change your thought patterns and your thought process, and just remain calm. So just something to consider. Like, don't expect to take it and everything's going to be amazing. There is some work you still have to do, but it does definitely make it a lot easier, if that makes sense. Another thing that I found really interesting upon some research I did myself before deciding to do this collaboration is, and I'll put it to you in the simplest of ways, and if you want it more in depth, I'll link down an article below or something. Scientific studies have shown and proven that our bodies have receptors that are made completely perfectly compatible with CBD. If that makes sense, I will link it below. So it makes sense why CBD has so many health benefits and why it helps us so much. But do your own research into the endocannabinoid system, and it will make complete sense. Like when I read up on it, I was like, like it makes complete sense, and it will make sense to you why our bodies are so compatible with CBD. But yeah, that is the basic gist of it and my experiences so far with CBD. I may do another update later down the line if I notice anything else. I'm gonna try and I'm gonna look into it a bit more, but I'm gonna try using the oil, the one that I put in my mouth, in my smoothies in the mornings as well, and see how that goes as opposed to direct. But overall, that is the general gist of my journey so far with CBD oil and my anxiety and how it has helped. I hope this video has helped you even in the slightest. Like I said, do your own research as well, and you may find more than what it was that I discovered, but hopefully this can help you a bit. You can go further. And the great news, as I stated before, I have a 15% off discount code for you, so you can order whatever it is that caught your eye. 15% off using my code. You are welcome. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. And as always, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff I meant to ask you to do. Please do. And I'm just rambling now, and I don't really know how to end this, so I'm just gonna go.